Assalamu alaikum dear students, it's me Muhammad Zubair Khan and this is the second lecture of week 4 for BCS students of mathematics 2. In this particular lecture we will discuss the solution of the quadratic equations by factorization method. So we will discuss the two types of equations. I will solve few examples related to the two types of equations in which we have two terms or equation in which we have a single term. For example, the first equation, suppose we have x square is equal to 0. On left side, if we have a single term, so how we can solve this equation? Remember one thing, whenever you are doing factorization, so you will make the left hand side equal to 0. Okay, the right side should be 0. So in this particular case, if we need to find out the solution set, so first you have to factorize the single term. Factorization of a single term you have studied in mathematics 1, that how to make the factors. For example, if we have x square, so we can make the factors of x square by writing them in multiplied form, x multiplied by x. So here also we will proceed the same, x multiplied by x equal to 0. Now if the multiplication of two variables is equal to 0, so we can say x equal to 0 or x equal to 0, both are same. So you can say x equal to 0 is the solution set. Solution set is equal to what? 0. 0 is a number. So that is the solution set of the equation. In case if we have another single term like suppose we have minus 5x square equal to 0, like this. First we have to remove the coefficient of x square, so divide both sides by minus 5. These two will cancel. X square equal to 0 divided by anything equal to 0, so again it will become like the first one. Then you should write x multiplied by x equal to 0, or x equal to 0 or x equal to 0, or you can say x equal to 0, because both are same. So the solution set is 0. By this way you can find out the solution set of the quadratic equations in case if we have a single term. Suppose if we have two terms, معادلة دو درجة ودو هذا. Like suppose if we have two terms expression or two terms equation. Suppose we have in two terms equations we have two conditions. Maybe something common in both the terms, maybe nothing common in both the terms. Like here if we have x square plus 5x equal to 0. Now this is very much easy to factorize. What is common in these two? X. So take x common, what will remain? X plus 5 equal to 0. So you will make the factors. These are the factors. Factorization basically means to convert terms from addition or subtraction into multiplication form. Now if the product of these two factors, this one and this one, these two are the factors. If the product means zarab, if the product of these two factors are equal to 0, so you can say x equal to 0 or x plus 5 equal to 0. X equal to 0 is a value of x, and if you shift 5 to another side, so you will have minus 5. This plus will become minus. So x equal to minus 5, another value. In this particular case, we have two solutions, 0 as well as minus 5. You can check it by putting 0 instead of x. It will satisfy the equation. If you put minus 5 in the equation, it will satisfy the equation. Both sides will give you the same result. Number 4, in case if we have another examples like x square minus 4 equal to 0. So in this particular case we are using this formula, that x square a square minus b square, which is equal to a musbat b zarab a manfi b. You will use this formula in case of negative sign. So we can write x square minus 2 square. Instead of 4 you will write 2 whole square equal to 0. Now we can make the factors of x square minus 2 square. How we can make the factors? According to this formula, we can write x plus 2 zero x minus 2 equal to 0. Now the product of these two is equal to 0. It means x plus 2 equal to 0, or x minus 2 is equal to 0. Now if we shift 2 to another side, so it will become minus 2. Because this is plus, it will become minus. And if you shift this minus 2 to another side, so it will become x equal to 2. It will become plus 2. Now if you see, what is the solution set? S dot S means solution set. Solution set will become how much? Minus 2 and plus 2. This will be the solution set. So by this way you can find out the solution set of the quadratic equation if we have a single term or if we have the double term. Let me give you another example. Example number 5. Suppose if we have x square minus 1 equal to 0. So we can make the factors by factorization. We can make the factors x square minus 1 square equal to 0. So again we can apply this formula a square minus b square. So we can write x plus 1 multiplied by x minus 1 equal to 0. Now x plus 1 equal to 0 or x minus 1 equal to 0. Take them separately equal to 0. Now when you will shift plus 1 to another side, so it will become minus 1. This is the first value. And if you shift this minus 1 to another side, so x equal to plus 1, it will become plus 1. No need to write plus symbol. Then minus 1 and plus 1 are the solution set. So you can write solution set equal to minus 1 and plus 1. These two values will satisfy the given equation if you check it. So solution of quadratic equation by factorization method. This was the factorization method. In the next class we will also discuss the three terms equation. These were related to the two terms equations or single term equation. Single term equation, how to find out the solution set? It's always giving you the same value. You can take one of them. Means single solution. By this way we can solve and we can get the value. So in case of single term equation, in case of double term equation, in double term equation we are facing two conditions. One, if you have something common, so you should take common and make the factors, then take them separately equal to 0 and find out the value, so you will get two values. Sometimes we need the formula, nothing common in these two, but we can apply this formula, a square minus b square. This is called difference of square. So x square minus 4 is the square of 2. So x square minus 2 square, just like a square minus b square. So you can write, instead of this you can write x plus 2 x minus 2 according to this formula. So both will be equal to 0. Take them separately equal to 0, so you will get two values of x. Again, we can apply 1 square equal to 1 again. So again we have the same condition of this formula. So by this way you can write the factors and then take separately the factors equal to 0, so you will get two values of the equation. So by this way you can find out the solution set of the quadratic equation in case of single term and in case of double term. In the next week, inshallah, we will study the factorization of quadratic equation if we have the three terms equations. So I will give you the assignment related to these two types of equations, and you will try to solve the questions by factorization. Thank you very much. Take care. Allah Hafiz.